All right, welcome back to Great Day KC. Now, today we are celebrating pi, and we're talking about the mathematical equation, really.
Yes, now it's most commonly recognized as 3.14, but today pi is well recognized in our kitchen as pi with an E.
That's right. Now, cookbook author Courtney Hill is back with us to show us the how-tos on putting together the perfect pie. Good morning and welcome back.
Hello, thanks for having me back. I'm so glad you had me because pie is one of my favorites.
Yes,
us too. So let's get into the celebration. What are we making today?
Okay, well, I have several different types of pies to show you. There are two crust pies, one crust pies where you bake the crust before and then you put a filling in, which is like the lemon meringue here, or a graham cracker crust pie, which is like my tequila key lime pie over there. You also have a one crust pie where you don't bake it before you add the filling and you bake it all together, which is like a pecan pie.
All right.
And then a two crust pie, which is my absolute favorite, cherry pie. Tart cherry pie is my absolute favorite.
Are those little hearts?
They are,
That's
yes.
cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to show you some of my tools because pies can seem a little bit intimidating, but when you know what you're doing, they're very simple and they're really impressive. So if you learn these tips and tricks, you're going to impress people.
Awesome.
These are things that I found at like thrift stores, or you can find them online, but that's how you cut your fun shapes out of the top because you have to have vent holes in a two crust pie so that the air can escape while it's baking.
Got you.
This is also a pie crust saver, so you put it on here while it's baking, so that way you don't burn your crust while it's cooking.
Wow.
And so in my cookbook, I have a recipe for pie crust, and with that you would use Crisco flour, and I would use a pastry blender to blend that together. But they also make refrigerated pie crust, which is what I'm going to show you today because that's really easy. And I say if you're going to make a pie, you don't have to make the crust, but you have to make the filling. That's the most important part. Do not buy canned pie filling, please. I beg you. So what I'm going to show you today is how to do a two crust pie, and then I'll have you guys make these little mini pies.
Fun.
With this cute little mini pie thing that I made. You just put your bottom crust in there, and I'm going to do an apple pie today for you guys.
So what did you put on the apples? I see, is that like a cinnamon?
Yes, it's got cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. Ginger is my little secret ingredient.
All right.
How many apples did you cut?
I cut 6.
Okay.
And I like to use a tart apple as well. I used Pink Ladies for this, but Granny Smith is also very good. Anything that will kind of keep its shape while it's baking and won't turn to mush.
Sure.
So I'm going to set that there, and I'm going to show you. Oh, no, actually, I have one already out here.
Perfect.
So take my top crust.
Do we have to add anything to it? Like I see people put like flour on it, or
when you do your a store-bought crust, you don't need to do that.
Okay, you don't have to do anything.
Yes, but when you are making your crust at home, I definitely put flour all over my counter.
All right. So then you'll pull out all of those. We're creating the air vents. I'm learning about pies today.
That is so cute. I love this.
And I would say put something underneath your pie because I've had several pies drip in the oven and burn. That's not fun. So we're going to put this on the top.
So would Adriana and I do this kind of like the same thing that
you guys can do? Can you cut out one side of each? So that you should be able to get 4 out of that.
Okay.
But if not, I have another one.
Wait, like do this?
Yes. And then also the top part.
No pressure.
Am I doing that? For the pie crust, I'm going to flip under. You're really marrying the two sides.
Okay, so she's
top
flipping
and
it
bottom.
under.
I think,
Maybe a little harder.
So maybe like you got a little.
Yeah, you got to kind of press into that.
You gotta make a sound effect.
Okay.
When you do it.
Do I bring it out? Do I take it out?
Oh, so like that.
Yes. And then you take off the little square, kind of like I did here.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh. Well.
All right. I think we're running out of time.
Oh.
So Courtney, are all of these recipes in your cookbook?
Yes. I will show you one last little tip. When you're making your crust on the side, make it look really beautiful.
Pretty.
Just put your fingers like that. I put a little milk, a little sugar, you bake it, and it makes this really nice crust.
Awesome.
On top.
Tony, you are.
I think,
You're natural.
and I guess next I would just put the filling in.
Yes, put the peach filling in, which I made.
All right. Put the peach filling in.
Yeah.
Oh, something like that. And then I just
then
close it.
And then kind of smash it together.
Fun!
I made a pie.
It bakes.
That's
into
what it
these
looks
little
like.
Cuties, which is great for, if you don't
Is
want
this
a whole
baked?
pie.
Is this baked?
Right.
Those are baked, yes.
All right, go ahead and try it.
Can I bite
Courtney,
it?
thank you so much for joining us today
thank
as we
you.
celebrate pie.